Hey, it's Christine, Manifestation Queen, reminding you of your manifesting power. I wanted to simplify manifesting in a system so that you kind of understand it's an easy process, there's steps to it, and that just helps kind of clear things up. Clarity is power, right? And this is just from my personal experience. This is what has worked for me. I'm sure there's plenty of other ways and methods out there, and take what you hear and borrow it if you'd like, or take pieces of it, try it out, experiment for yourself, or just find what works for you. This is your reality. So, whatever you believe to be true will work for you. Before I get into the 3 steps, because I wanted to break it down into just, 3 easy pieces to get your manifestation in your world. I believe that we're manifesting all the time, that manifestation is just our dominant thoughts creating our reality. So if we're aware of our thoughts or not, that's what we see in the world. There's a Neville Goddard quote. I'm not exactly sure of the exact wording, but it goes something along the lines of, when you change the concept of yourself, you change your reality. Like, you can watch your reality change when you change your concept, when you change your thoughts about yourself and what you decide you want to see. So let's just get right into it. Step number 1. When I want to manifest something, so I see something in my reality that I don't think that I have yet, or something that I want to change, my first step is to think the thoughts I would have if I already had that desire. So, for example, I had knee pain for about 2 years, tried all kinds of things to get rid of it, supplements, physical therapy, all that fun stuff. Nothing seemed to work until I decided, let me try and change my thoughts about this situation. So I would think in my head, my knee is 100% healed. Like, if my knee had no pain, I would be like, oh, my knee's 100% healed. It doesn't hurt anymore. I have no more pain. That's great. I can do because I was lifting at the time, getting into building muscle. I can lift more heavy now. So I think those thoughts, and I would repeat over and over, my knee is 100% healed. My knee is 100% healed. My knee is 100% healed. And then within a few days, the knee pain got less. And then about a week or so later, the pain was 100% gone. And it's been a few months, and I haven't had any knee pain. So I ignored reality and only thoughts of the desire already done. One other example that I love from my mentor, Kathleen Cameron. She was a nurse earning $80,000 a year, and her desire was to create her own business and be a millionaire. So she was studying all about law of attraction and studying with Bob Proctor. And one of the practices he recommends is this, think the thoughts as if you already have that desired reality. Like, use your imagination and flood your mind as if it's already done. So she said, while she was being a nurse, in her day to day, like, she was making her coffee in her home, imagining that she's in her dream home, that it's a multi-million-dollar home with granite countertops, while she's drinking her coffee, making her coffee in her regular kitchen. And now she's a multi-millionaire that does have the $1 million home with the granite countertops. So because she flooded her mind using her imagination and whatever emotion you can conjure up, that you are already the version of you in your imagination, ignoring your current reality, that's when your outside world changes. When you change the inside world, the outside world changes. So that's step one. Hope I made it simple for you. Think the thoughts as if you already have the desire. Ignore your current reality. Neville Goddard says, die to your present self. Let the current reality it's old news. Live in the new reality. Step two is repetition and consistency. So you might not always need step two. There's definitely been times where I've manifested things pretty instantly. Like I'll think of something and it'll happen in like a few minutes or a few hours because I had no like resistant or opposing thoughts. However, if you have a desire that your logical mind just can't convince itself that could happen, repetition and consistency will help you out because it'll help you focus your mind in the direction of your desire. Even if you do have doubts and you're looking at your 3D world saying, where is it? It reminds you to ignore that and drown those old thoughts, those old habitual thoughts out with the new repetition and consistency of your desire. And you want to keep repeating and keep being consistent until it manifests. So if you keep saying, oh, where is it? This isn't working. I give up. No. Repetition, consistency, no matter how long it takes. If it takes months, just look at, if it's taking a long time and you're like, where is it? Obviously, your focus is on your current reality, that it's not here. Sorry for my Band-Aid. Cut myself yesterday. You're focusing on your current reality when you should be focusing on your desired reality. So it's just a reminder to keep focusing on that desired reality. Eventually, with repetition and consistency, you should be able to suppress your subconscious mind with that desire, and it will play out in your reality. Just be patient. And step three, I'll get more into this. The other thing is the whole point of affirmations. So the thoughts, repeating those thoughts as if you already have your desire, is to suppress those new habits of thought on your subconscious mind. And then it becomes automatic. So the way to get into your automatic subconscious mind system, is repetition and consistency. For example, when you were first learning how to tie your shoe, you had to very consciously figure out, what do I have to do? And my hands need to be here. And now you've done it so many times with repetition and consistency that you don't even have to think about it. Like you could be talking to someone tying your shoe. Or when you first learned how to drive, you were very cautious about, oh my God, my hands are on the wheel, my foot is on the gas, I got to press on it this much, and I got to press on the brake at this point. And now if you've been driving for a long time, repetition and consistency, you're just like on autopilot. You could be thinking about something completely different and you just show up at your arrived destination without even realizing that you were driving the car, right? So repetition and consistency will be your friend to suppress those new thought patterns into your subconscious mind. And the third step that has really helped me out is be easy with it. So There's been times when I've desired something and I'm like holding on to it and smothering it. Like, if I don't get this, then I won't be happy. You know that feeling where it's just like, oh, too much. Then I've noticed that I've been focusing too much on the lack of it, that it's not here, that I need it. So you don't want to be needy, just be easy about it. Manifestation should feel so natural. Like when it happens, it's just like, oh, okay. Like for certain things, you're like very excited, like, oh my God. And some things just like, oh yeah, like I thought of that and it happens. Very cool. And sometimes your logical mind will like discredit it, like, oh, of course it was going to happen that way. Like that's not even a big deal, right? So be easy about it. The best way to be easy about it is just do step one. Imagine it's already done. You're already there. Like you can even just say, oh, it's already done. Everything always works out for me. That's always a good one. It's already done. I already have it. And don't even check your reality, your 3D world for evidence. The whole point of law of assumption means to assume something without evidence. So don't look for evidence in your 3D world. Stay with the evidence in your 4D world, in your thoughts. Your internal world will reflect your outer world. It's your dominant thoughts. And then once you get good at this and you're aware, like, oh, when I am dominant in my thoughts, I'm doing my repetition, I'm doing my consistency, I'm being easy about it. Wow, I manifested that. I manifested that. I manifested that. Your logical mind will get on board and you're like, oh, wow. Okay, let's manifest this. Let's manifest this. And you can manifest a few things at a time. I do that all the time. Yeah. Be aware of your dominant thoughts. And we'll go through the 3 steps again. Think the thoughts as if you already have the desire. It's already done. I already have it. I already got the money. I already got the relationship. It feels so good. It's the best. You can even do things like, I'm the best at manifesting. 2, repetition and consistency until the desire manifests. So don't give up. Keep going. Suppress that subconscious mind. Some things might take longer than others. That's okay. Don't worry about the when. Just keep living in your mind saturated with your desire. Number 3, be easy about it. It's natural. This is easy to manifest. It's already done. That version of me already exists. And now I'm just focusing on it. It's done. I already have it. I don't need to check the 3D world. It's already done. It's going to happen any moment now. It's already done. I already have it. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you in the next video.